Minister of Health and Bellevue Hospital. It's all about community and wellness. We'll have exciting interviews with alumni, students, and leaders, plus highlights of 65 years of excellence. You don't want to miss this major milestone. Catch it live on CliffViews Online, Thursday, April 16 from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. It's Stats 65th anniversary. Also tune in to this broadcast on our YouTube channel at Nationwide 90 FM Live. All this and more only on Nationwide 90 FM, the new revolution in media. This broadcast is brought to you by St. Andrew Technical High School.
Real fabrics, I go give you plenty healthy ways to switch up your meals. Fresh flavor that we need. A new recipe every day of the week. And look how good me feel.
The time by Rainforest Caribbean is
6 minutes after 7.
The sun now raising up, and the crowd now waking up. The atmosphere have vibes, and nothing can break it up. The girl them a wine non-stop. We had the drinks them in a my cup. We gonna party all night, all night. 24 parties we hit in a row.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to another week. Another week in front of us, yeah?
Yeah.
It always starts with a Monday. At least it does here.
Indeed.
Nationwide 90 FM. You're tuned into the
Comments section.
Nice. I'm Mahiri.
And I'm Shaloy.
And it is that time again, folks. We are going to go through all of the trend. Well, not all of them, but a good number of them.
Yeah.
Yes, especially today on comment section, as always. And today's public opinion, which you always kick off with, is one that has been in the news all day. I'm talking all three newscasts. Even not even just all three newscasts from last night.
Exactly.
We've been reporting this since it happened, folks. So last night, blogger Jay Frey was involved in an incident with, I want to say, the entourage of popular artist 450. And what happened was Jay Frey had attended the Big Wall after carnival party down at the police officers club Sunday night, and while exiting the restroom he was attacked by one man, and that one man became 15 and a fight ensued, and in that fight 3 persons were shot. Jay Frey was one of them, another member of the entourage was another, and the third was a complete innocent bystander.
Yeah.
And ever since that incident, persons have been brought into custody, and it has opened up quite the debate in terms of safety at events such as these, and persons are trying to figure out what started this in the first place. But the bottom line is it happened, no one saw it coming, and that's why we're asking you today on Public Opinion.
Yes, we're asking what's your reaction to the shooting incident at the Big Wall Carnival party on Sunday night?
Indeed.
Yeah.
So
let's go straight into the comments,
yeah,
shall
let's
we?
do that, shall we? All right, so the first comment is from Crystal Shatri that says, "I just want to know how gun reach in at the venue."
Natalie Winter on Facebook says, the incident leaves a bad taste in the mouth of a good event. It's truly disheartening to hear about the shooting incident at the Big Wall Carnival party. Hoping everyone affected is safe and receiving support.
Okay, Prep say, all may I say is Jason Fratham, never afraid. And we're going to need to explain to
Oh,
you
dear God.
why persons are
The
calling
names.
him that. So, in the incident, guns were drawn, none of which, as far as the reports have said, belonged to Jay Frey.
Right.
Which means if Jay Frey had a gun, it means he disarmed one of his attackers. And based on our reports, that's what took place. He was, guns were drawn on him. He was attacked first, as far as the reports are concerned. And whilst trying to evade the situation, he disarmed one of his attackers and was sending shots back in what is believed to be self-defense, I believe. After he had gotten further enough away from the incident, he had given that firearm to a police personnel. So everyone's saying, hey, man, to disarm one of your attackers, when ganged up on by 15
Yeah.
people, goes hard.
Come on, let us give up, you know.
Jay Frey, they said Jay Frey got some aura points last night,
Yeah.
man. And honestly,
I saw a lot of people calling him Jay Wick as well.
that was,
Oh dear.
oh my days.
Let's continue with the comments. Hugh Grant says, Carnival a
Big
Hugh
careless
Grant
event.
is going off. Hugh Grant says, Carnival a big careless event. It worse than dancehall. Only difference, one consider get a thing and one uptown. Whoa. Hugh Grant is...
What's it got to do with the
Wow.
shooting, Hugh Grant? Philip Jackson says, people just wild and reckless and trigger happy. Senseless, dark emotions take away their brain. Look how much people's life was exposed due to ignorance. And that's a fair point because apparently these two have had history. Yes?
Yeah.
Based on what we're seeing. I don't know who started, but
I'm
we
not
know
sure
say
who started as
Jay
well.
Frey said something about 450 on him podcast and 450 clapback.
In a
One of them
song?
sung them,
Yeah.
drop one lyric about Jay Frey. So there's been tension brewing even before this, and it seems as though, you know, so, and we're we're saying 450's name. As far as the reports are concerned, 450 himself
Wasn't there.
whoa.
Or wasn't
Oh, he
in
was
the-
definitely
Wasn't
there.
in the...
But
in
we
the
can't
bathroom
confirm whether or
area.
not he was
Can't
in the
confirm whether
fracas. He
was- yeah.
certainly wasn't. There's no reports that say he was the person who originally punched Jay Frey, which started the altercation.
Right.
Nor is there any report saying he drew any firearm, but he was certainly there.
There, I don't mean there as in the party. I mean there as in at the confrontation situation.
Right. So, yeah, 450's name is being called, yes, and
Yeah.
it obviously him knowing the entourage to a certain extent is not looking good on his part, but
A lot of people also talking about the whole idea of having an entourage. Like how much is too much?
how much is too much? You say you don't need
Yeah.
15 men around you as one smuddy.
I guess it depends on the artist.
I agree. Well, I don't know, man. Let me use this as an example. Does the Prime Minister need 15 people around him? Prime Minister Andrew Holness have an entourage of 15 people?
I think so, you know.
I don't think so either. Usually when I see the Prime Minister, it's like 2 bodyguards with him. Just 2.
Yeah.
You know, entourage.
Let's continue with the comments. Going over to Instagram, Noxley says, this is sad and frustrating. Following the news reports and seeing images and videos on social media, it did not have to be this way. A space connected to Jamaica Carnival should feel free, vibrant, safe, and full of life. Instead, one act of violence shifts everything. People running, fear replacing fun, and what should have been a good memory turning into trauma. Too often, conflicts follow people into public spaces, and when that happens at major events, everybody becomes vulnerable, not just those involved.
So there you have it, man. Noxley
Yeah.
saying, why does it have to be this way? Fairs. We keep going, man. That promoter is going to be hit with a litany of lawsuits before the week is done. That's lethal, man. Hey.
Sweet 293 Royal says, respect to Jay Frey. He defended his life, and that's top tier bravery.
Yeah, because, like, honestly, man, can you imagine...
You tell them what I give up.
Can you imagine 15 people crowding you and they all want a piece? They
Yeah.
all want to get a licking? Like, I don't know, man. But going back to that earlier point about the promoter, I'd hate to be said promoter right now because as far as I'm concerned, I don't think Big Wall had even properly begun when this took place.
It was early after 9.
So nobody never, people them never rock and come in, nobody no run. Don't it? No drinks, no buy.
Money waste, you know.
Oh no.
Money waste.
And then on top of all of that, it would be one thing if the money just waste and that was it. Some act of God in your event, like rain or something.
Yeah.
But this, I know people are looking at you like, hey man, what protocol did you have in place to prevent something like this from happening? Because one of the victims, who was the innocent bystander of the 3-person shot,
calling
was like,
them
hey
out.
man, what's going on here? There's no medical. The medical staff was inadequate. And how this guy have a gun in... he said this guy, these guys, because there's 2 people, 2
Yeah.
firearms. And that's a good question, man.
Yeah.
So hoping all those who were injured in the little shootout, well, I said little, it's pretty big actually. Hope they are all good. And
Closing out on X, Shanae says, events like these should be safe, but when some men are driven by hypertension and ego, conflicts can escalate quickly. Promoters also have a responsibility to ensure proper security checks are in place. before we come off of public opinion, let's see what the YouTubers are saying. Searching through.
What Shanae say, it's never that deep. And she's right.
Erica Bennett says, fight or flight.
Oh dear, man. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I agree with you, Shanae. Is it ever that deep? Because as far as I'm concerned, the insults that were thrown between the two, they weren't deep. They weren't personal either. I just said, look, you're not that good, and I don't care what you say, but like, listen, man, a lot of stuff is going on. But that's public opinion. Thank you all, as always, for participating. We are going to take a quick break, and then we're going to find out what's cooking on the socials.
Join the National Cleanup and Volunteer Drive. Let's restore our communities one street, one home, one heart at a time. Sign up at supportjamaica.gov.jm. The time by the Office of the Prime Minister is
16 minutes after 7.
Mega Mart, best value by far. You can get it all here at Mega Mart. Mega Mart, best value by far. You can get it all here at Mega Mart.
Mega Mart, the best value by far. My Mega Mart,
The best value by far.
From the biggest trucks to the biggest energy, Nationwide keeps it moving. If you love the vibes, come and lock in with us for real.
World boss, leave a prison could stop me.
Join the Nationwide 90FM Family Club today on Patreon.
Practice. God, me say you watch you off, me practice.
It's Jamaica's biggest and best gospel music competition. Win over $1 million in cash and prizes. Online entries only at jcdc.awardsplatform.com. Enter now and be Jamaica's next gospel star. New closing deadline April 17. Enter now.
What's Cooking is brought to you by Cleasing Industrial Limited, Jamaica's leading distributor of industrial automation and control solutions.
Welcome back to the comments section. I'm Lloyd.
And I'm Mahiri.
And now we're going to see what's cooking on the socials.
So outside of the fracas that took place yesterday, Carnival is what was cooking on the socials. It was cooking in the streets. And I know because I heard them.
Yeah.
Up and down the road, and we didn't just hear them, we saw them, and you're seeing them right now if you tuned into our YouTube page. Everybody came out in them colors, and here's what I want to talk about in terms of Carnival. We're having news meeting this morning, and we were talking about the economic impact of Carnival, and we even had on NTM, I think it's Emil Leiber from Jamaica Chamber of Commerce talking about, you know, how much it helps the economy when things like this take place. And we're just going through all the different businesses and avenues that can benefit from Carnival. And you're seeing one of them right now.
The costume.
Hey, man. The costumes went... Look at this lady.
Yeah.
Look at her.
Crazy money.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I was just thinking to myself, the makeup, the spray tan, the gym. We were talking about that part, you know.
Yes.
Because you can't just get up and go to Carnival, because even if you look good, the amount of walking and dancing and distance you have to cover in that hot sun, you need to be physically fit. So that is another aspect of it. The hoteliers, because people are flying in, the nail tech them.
Yeah.
People that must sell shoes, because you have to wear proper sneakers.
Did you say the masseuse?
Yeah, the massage people to make sure your joints them, you know, pull nothing.
Yeah.
In the middle. Who else? There's so many other persons. Like the hoteliers and the people that have the Airbnb.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, there's so much money to be made. And we were talking about this. I don't remember when we were talking about this, but remember us saying that, yes, I said during the Janelle Noah, we're reacting to Janelle and Noah's wedding. I say, you should,
come here.
yeah, come here because we need the money.
Yeah.
This, in terms of Melissa recovery, is quite good.
Yeah, I hope it reflects.
Same, because God know we need it. But yeah, man, lots of stuff were taking place yesterday on the streets of Kingston and St. Andrew.
Yeah.
And from my perspective, as I said earlier, based on where I live, I could hear them. I didn't go outside, but it was so loud at one point that I couldn't even do anything. But just have to sit down and wait, because they were out there in full force.
Is it your type of crowd? Like, is it something that you'd actually want?
Shallow, you and I both know that it is not my type of crowd, and it's certainly not yours.
It's not.
We are spectators when it comes to carnival. And listen, man, to each his own.
Yeah.
Carnival may not be my thing, but if you're listening and it's your thing, I hope you had a wonderful time, assuming you went.
Yeah.
And I hope you had a wonderful viewing experience, assuming you didn't go, but you enjoy seeing the costumes and all that stuff. Yeah, man. I mean, everybody has their thing. And Carnival's not my. Y'all saw what my stuff was in February. The the amazing February that was. But yeah, man, Carnival. And there are so many other aspects of it too that we're talking about, where Cliff Hughes was reacting to the two policemen.
Oh yes.
They're just standing there.
But I feel like that happens every
carnival. Yeah, but it's still always an interesting thing when it happens.
To see. Because they're just standing there
can't do nothing,
while the females are dancing.
They gotta be ready.
Yeah.
In case fight broke out. And fight did.
Oh dear.
Fight absolutely broke out. I don't know how. We could have lead to a fight during road march.
No.
But there were fights. A good number of them too. I want to say at least 2. Outside of the incident we just spoke about too. I'm talking about during the day period, during the marching on the streets. A lot was going on. And
the carjacker,
was since been identified. If you listen to the news, we reported not too long ago that he has been identified. And that's another thing, you can't enjoy yourself. There's always gonna be somebody around.
Yeah.
Waiting, like big old ass steering, man. What did he steal? But even then, like, just why?
I have no idea.
Yeah, but
on our YouTube, Knoxley says the taxi man them, yes.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. The
they
drivers
also benefited yesterday.
To pick up the foreigners that land at the airport. Somebody have to pick them up. That's a good point. There's just so many avenues. Even the ones that you don't even think of. The people that would just sell food.
Yeah, exactly.
The people that would just
sell the water.
Get out the water.
Yeah.
Yeah. The security.
Garbage
collectors.
Yeah.
Because let me tell you something. When I was coming to work today, when I was seeing garbage on the road.
That's good.
And I know there had to have been some garbage.
Of course.
Enough garbage had to have been on the road after all of that. So yeah. Like all the bartenders. Well, maybe not big wall, but there were other parties that took place during the weekend. Juve was one.
The hairdressers.
Because
you gotta get that hair done.
Yeah. We said makeup artists already. Makeup that's a given.
Yeah.
Because it don't make sense all of this.
I need to figure out how to learn.
We will one of these days.
No, we need to go and make use of one of them something there, them free skill there, and get it.
Sounds like I tell people all the time, even like why would you as a man want to do make listen, man.
Yeah.
Money is there to be made. You're the one face that I rent for the I'm not even joking.
Factual.
Remember, let's talk about just the costumes, If we make just one of them there, that is your rent for like 2-3 months.
Couple months will.
Cause we're talking over $1,000 because they're not easy something to make.
And easy something.
They're out there looking like peacocks, man. That is not an easy something to make, and it surely can't be an easy thing to carry.
Yeah.
Can you imagine delivering all of them something there? It's crazy, man. So
we need to go talent my hearing.
Yeah, we need to go skills.
Next year in time, we need to say, we were out there and we did this.
Right. No, we're never out there, but we did this and sent them out there. Yeah, we do like a face and we say, yeah, man, you that. Go on. Thanks for doing business with us.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, when you forgot learn for the something heart or the tile on floor.
Yep.
Do on face, cook on food, something. What they got over there,
dear.
Heart, man? What happened?
News commentators asking if Satan gained 2
I don't know. Can't be. 'Cause they were giving out holy water during Carnival. So I doubt that greatly, man. I doubt that greatly.
Oh, dear God.
This commentator, what do you mean your garbage not collect 3 weeks now? You should have thrown your garbage on the Carnival Road. They'd have probably taken it up, man.
Harry, please.
$1,000 USD for that? Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Frightened for no.
Yeah, because even, I mean, they don't look like much when they're done. Some of them do. But it's very intricate. Like all the little, the small little strap, the bedazzling, the glitter, the wings, the things you have to, all the something them you have to import just to, listen, man. Carnival, I don't know, simple something, as you've seen. And that is absolutely, without a doubt, what was cooking on the socials this weekend. And that's why we talked about it right here. We're going to take a quick break and we're going to find our comment of the day and end another episode of Comments Section.
What's Cooking was brought to you by Cleasing Industrial Limited, Jamaica's leading distributor of industrial automation and control solutions.
If you have financial needs, Chris and Charles will fix them for you. Power in great moments since 1992. Oh, we have it all. Power in great moments. Relax, you got Chris and Charles. Oh, we have it all. When you think loans, think Chris and Charles.
Morning after morning, you've made Nationwide 90 FM part of your routine. So let's take this connection one step closer. Join the Nationwide 90 FM Family Club and be part of it officially on Patreon.
Family. Amazing family.
We're back. We're back here on the comments section. We're ending off things tonight, and it's gonna be comment of the day, ending it as always. What's your comment of the day, Shaloi?
Mine is from Shanae on X. Shanae says, events like these should be safe, but when some men are driven by hypertension and ego, conflicts can escalate quickly. Promoters also have a responsibility to ensure proper security checks are in place. And that's back to the public opinion where we asked your reaction to the shooting incident at the Big Wall Carnival party on Sunday night.
Indeed, you never want to see beef like that, assuming it is beef that caused the incident. You never want to see beef like that lead to anyone, any guns being drawn, or any altercation, period. And unfortunately, it seems, at least, that that's what took place in this situation. My comment of the day is being asked $1,000 USD. Yes! Yo, this I don't know.
And I'm not normal.
Yeah, man. Carnival and not normal. $1,000 USD, and this is what I'm talking about, man. When you look at all the persons who took part and the fact that all of them were wearing, almost all of them were wearing one of these things, that's a lot of money being circulated. And what is cool about it to me, that it is being circulated throughout the creatives industry.
Yeah.
Because we don't normally see events that allow for the creatives to make bank like the MEC while ago. So yes, $1,000 USD. That is my comment of the day. Thank you all, as always, for tuning into the comment section. I'm Mahiri.
And I'm Shaloi.
Special thanks to our producer, Sonia Stewart, our technical engineer, Andrew Glenn Anderson, Demar Williams for the video editing. Music by my younger brother, Akil Stewart. We're ready for the road. Hope you are ready for another episode. Hope you will be ready for another episode tomorrow, Tuesday at 7 p.m. See you then.
Ready. Look how the sun now raising up, and the crowd now waking up. The atmosphere have vibes, and nothing can break it up. The girl them a wine non-stop. We had the drinks them in a my cup. We gonna party all night. 24 parties we hit in a row. Tonight at the very last show, before we head out on the road. The girl them a release the load. So let me see your hands up, so everybody know, put your hands up, so.
Get ready for something special. St. Andrew Technical High School Stats celebrates